exposed. That is, I've just come up here, I've just sat down, and I picked up this book right here. It was laying like this. I'm gonna show you how it was laying like this. We will never let you down. Messages, hope for mankind. So I picked it up. It's this came in the mail or something. I opened it up to this page right here, and it's right here. It's what it is right here. This is what it said. The times are here when the truth is to be exposed, and I strongly believe whoever that was will do justice to the memory of the great-grandfather. Okay, somebody about Laura. Laura who? Laura, maybe Laura Eisenhower? Is that who they're thinking about? Something about the Majestic 12, something about Val Thor. The Greys. Somebody signed agreements with the Greys. I don't know who signed agreements with the alien Greys. I have no idea. Oh, they're talking about Laura Eisenhower right here. You was advised to contact Laura Eisenhower, the great-granddaughter of former President Dwight Eisenhower. Never would I have dared bothering this lady. Okay. Something about Val Thor. Okay, let me get it. I got to get something to hold my place, you all. Hold on, let me grab something, because I don't want to lose my place in here. Let me grab a card out right here. I like to pick and see what's going to come out. I do. I got it. And I'm just going to leave the lid off of it. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything does flow from it, and too much pride causes trouble, but sensible take advice. I'm going to use that. I'm going to mark this book right here. I'm going to see what they had to say. If you're just tuning in, it says I opened it up to that very spot, that the times are here when the truth is to be exposed. The truth is to be exposed. And what truth are they talking about is what I want to know. The Army of Light. Okay. The Army of Light. This is going to sweep over this planet and rid it of the darkness once and for all. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Hello. I'm talking about Laura Eisenhower. In this book they are. And I don't know where this book came from. It came to me in the mail, I will tell you that. And the Army of Light. Okay, that's interesting that they say the Army of Light, because the ships that I took pictures of, I call them light ships. I do. I call the ships that I took pictures of light ships. Right there. I call them light ships, so that's interesting. It is interesting. Right there. And these ships right here, you can see that this is Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa. Let me do this. These are the ships in the clouds right here. You can see how tall, how long just one ship is, based on the shape of the ship in the cloud, where we got a cloud right here. I put my ships up there, and this is as big as one ship is as big as the length of the top of Table Mountain. This is a battleship right there. That's Table Mountain. So light ships, this is interesting. You all just tune in. The time has come. Let me flip it back around. Gina, what are you talking about? I'm just going with it. Go with it. I open it up. The times are here when the truth is to be exposed. Okay? The Army of Life. The light has awakened, and we all see each other now. Joining forces, something about, we have the blessings of the protection of the Galactic Federation of Worlds. You may say, there's no such thing as the galactic anything, Gina. Really? That's not true. Because I got to get a new keyboard. I sometimes think my keyboard has been taken over by something. You may say there is not such thing as the Galactic Empire of Worlds. You wait on 1 second. Let me see if I can type myself in here. Because, let's see if they bring me up on here. Because they will bring me up. Okay, I found Gina. And I want to do my video, the Galactic. Let's see if I can. My keys don't even like to punch on my keyboard at times. It's like I have to clear my mind before they even, right here, you got it. The Galactic Empire, you may say this, the Galactic Empire does not even exist. Well, it does in the movies, it does. And their symbol just so happens to be in the sky, right there. The Imperial Logo of the Galactic Empire, you can see it right there. We've done several videos on it. This was 3 months ago was this one. I'm sure that there were many other ones that we did on it. I think I even did a green screen, if it would even bring any more up. This is the one right here. The Galactic Empire. I want to read this. What are they saying about it? You're just tuning in. Hello. Good evening in Ireland. Let me try to hold this. The people are waking up, and nothing can now turn us away from our mission. Not even fear. Well, of course, fear is not going to turn people away from their mission. Yeah, I don't know how on earth I'm supposed to read this book and hold this phone. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do it. Not even fear, especially not fear. Fear is not part of the new world. Fear is the illusion. It's the matrix. It's created to enslave the mind of the people. But the people awakened, and the more the dark ones try to subdue us, the more we wake up. They cannot win this war because we are aware. And we, the people, have the power. We have the power to say no to the tricks and the manipulations of the deep state. Fear no more. We need to grow up and unite, one planet and one species. The real enemy is not our brothers and sisters. No, the true enemy is not even of this world. And a bunch of perverted elites are the hands and the executives. This is enough. Oh my gosh, you all, this is in a book. That's not my words. This is in this book. They said the true enemy is not even of this world. My nose is tickling all of a sudden. My nose started tickling all of a sudden just now. It is really tickling, and I'm trying to resist the urge to touch my nose because it's tickling. I can't even hold this book down. Gina, will you get your act together? I'm trying to get my act together. I don't know what's going on with this. There. Yes, that's sad but true. It's very real. I know, let me stand up. Gina got to stand up. What, I dropped a piece of paper in the floor. Hold on, you all. Let me look at this. I got the light on it. And we got this is the real enemy. The real enemy is not our brothers and sisters. No, the true enemy is not even of this world. It's a bunch of perverted elites. And a bunch of perverted elites are their hands and the executives. Time has come for humanity is ready to heal from its past. And what was hidden no more dwells in the shadow. This is a book that I don't know how it got to me, but it got to me. I really don't. Let me cancel this thing. I don't know what's going on with this silly thing. This is the Galactic logo right here, the Imperial logo. See, my video likes to spin. It is the Imperial logo. Let us reclaim. We have the power. It was never taken from us. It's time that we wake up, open our eyes, and stand up. Well, that's really interesting because the word stand up, You remember this morning's video that I did? I was talking about, what was it that I was talking? I wish my nose would really quit tickling. It's like that rabbit when, you know, your nose is tickling. It was this morning. If you didn't get to watch this morning's video, I encourage you to watch it, because there was a fork in the road and there was a great big chain, a dark gray train, not a dark gray train, a light gray chain, and it was very thick, and it was down this certain path right here. And there was a rider on a horse that created a new fork in the road, and there was a chain. There was a chain that was being dragged behind this rider. And every step that the rider took on its horse, a chain link was formed, and I could see the fire from that was still glowing on the chain, is what I could see. But this is really interesting. And I remember in that video I said stand up, and I asked myself, why am I saying stand up? Because I kept saying stand up, and now I look in this book and it says wake up, open your eyes, and stand up. Because, okay, we must stop waiting passively to be saved. It will never happen, because the benevolent galactic races are not here to save us like superheroes. They are here to help us save ourselves. If we had to be rescued, we will never evolve. If you have to be rescued, you will never evolve. Well, that's quite putting it mildly. Let me turn the next page. I wish my nose would quit tickling. For the life of me, I wish it would quit tickling. Something about the benevolence. The benevolent galactic community wants us to wake up and realize that we have the power of free will, and that we are much more powerful than we have been conditioned. I agree with that. To believe. You're much more powerful than you've been conditioned to believe. They're watching our back, protecting us in secret, and they have so many times in the past kept humanity of Earth from blowing themselves up. Okay, that's true. You saw the little ships that show up in the sky. When something was getting ready to happen, there was UFOs that showed up around power plants and everything else. They literally did. This is interesting. We got a window of opportunity. They cannot rescue us against our will. Okay, you cannot be rescued against your will. These words may shock you, but they depict the raw truth. We have a window of opportunity now, right now, when we can still wake up and take back control. There is a window of opportunity. Oh, wow, this almost fits perfectly. Look at that. This card, the edge of this card, almost fits perfectly. And take back control. If we fail in this task, we will never, ever be able again to free ourselves from slavery. It will be game over. We may then be rescued if we fall, but we will not have evolved, because we will have missed the step on the ladder of our evolution in consciousness, and we will have to go through this process again one day or another. The Galactic Federation of Worlds, the Council of Five, the Andromedan Council will not let us down. Okay, Earth was colonized, and an incredible number of times. Let me see this. An incredible number of times. There's people who have... Earth has been colonized an incredible number of times throughout its history by different alien races. That is a theory that's out there. And the Earthlings are the product of multiple crossbreeding. That's a violent wars wrecked the entire world. Violent wars wrecked entire worlds in the solar system. On Earth, the continents were sunk, lands washed from all the life by floods and deflagrations, and the whole biodiversity striving on this planet nowadays is just about 4% of what survived. The winners rewrite the history. So whoever wins this is going to rewrite the history, and our past is also a part of what was stolen from us. It's about time that we reclaim it. It's about time we reclaim our world. We need only to wake up and realize that we have the power. 1954. 1954. This is 1954. So this is back during that time. You got the Draconians. You got the Zeta Reticuli. You've got the, you got aliens. Gina, they're all demons. No, you can't say everything is demons. We got demons on the earth. Turn on the TV, you can see it. Turn on a computer, you'll see some demons. Demons in the flesh, but they may not have human flesh, but you will see them. And I got to get off this computer, you all. My book is closing. I've got to get off of here because I cannot open this up. I don't want to do anything with this computer. My keyboard's all messed up. The originals will win this book right here. I don't know who sent it to me. There's motherships. People have seen big motherships. They have. No. The Orion Greys. The trickery of the Orion Greys and the Siakars. These species can mess with your mind and are actually manipulating a lot of people. The Galactic Federation of Worlds have been looking after humanity with the love of a family. Anything that is said against them is the work of the malevolent beings who infiltrated our society. The methods employed by them are always fear and confusion. They stand behind powerful families and governments, breeding conflict between people for maintaining social and political control over them. That's true. I do agree with that. Is true. That's what they do. The powerful families, they know how to instigate their conflicts, causing humans to fight amongst themselves. That's what the book says. It's not my words. Causing humans to fight against themselves rather than against the real perpetrators who remain hidden. You know why they're hidden? They can't come out into the light. They support equally the warring parties, and at the end, they show up as the source which can solve all the conflicts. The Greys and the Reptilians are extremely deceitful and can really mess up with your mind. The Galactic Federation of Worlds are the ones who are helping us alongside the Andromedan Council and the Council of Five. They are our most precious allies. Okay, so that's it. Gina, do you believe in all of that? I haven't read the book, but do you believe what's going on in the world? Can you trust the leaders of this world? They've been infiltrated. They have been infiltrated. The rulers of this world. And why does you know who wear that? You know who I'm talking about? The mouthpiece. He wears this like ambassador like outfit that you would see like on Star Wars or Star Trek. He wears this ambassador like outfit. And several other people do. I mean, they're powerful rulers on this earth, more or less powerful mouthpieces. But I'm thinking, you know, you look like somebody who came out of out of Star Wars movie or something like that with that outfit on, because it looks like an outfit that belongs in the movies. My nose is tickling is what it looks like. Somebody's got large skulls. Some are sitting and then somebody got enlarged skulls. I haven't read this book. They're terraforming. They got some terraforming technology. The whole universe. Oh, this is really interesting. We're going to hear about it. Y'all just tuning in. Hello. Applebrooks, honey, how we doing over here? You're going to eat bugs. You don't need to eat bugs, but you can eat bugs if you want. I ate one and it was disgusting. Okay, it was. It is a life form too. You don't want to do it. The whole universe is a huge mathematical formula. Mathematics generate geometry, and when you induce energy into it, you create a hologram. It works like a fractal level. Everything is mathematical formula. From a particle to a greater multiverse, energy can be created using the specific ratio. Is that pi? Is that the frequency of pi? You all? Because I don't know. When a Frequentual impulses applied to the dynamic geometry generated by this sequence. This is part of terraforming technology, like the simplest equation that structures all life forms. It was pi. That was pi. Okay. The simplest equation is it's a spiraling suite of numbers. So we're talking about technology now. It's a spiraling sweep of numbers where each is the sum of two preceding ones. Even life itself is mathematics, not consciousness. You know that you can create holograms with your heart. Okay. You don't need to do any math. The human heart is a portal. You just need to find the right key. Your heart emits a holographic electromagnetic field interacting with your environment. You call it scalar waves. It stretches out 10 to 12 feet from your heart, continued him. That's for humans. Somebody else's field is quite expandable. It depends on the species. Okay, the shape of a toroidal. That's a universal shape created when two electromagnetic currents rotate in opposite direction. Planets have it too, and we also use to power our ships because this dynamic is intertwined with the dynamics of gravity. So as your field becomes in contact with electromagnetic fields of other beings or objects, it sends back a signal. So a toroidal field, your heart is a portal, a toroidal field. It sends back a signal to your brain, which makes computation to analyze and categorize objects and situations and individuals. Okay, so that's great. The essential is invisible to the eyes, but visible to the heart. Okay, that's right. It's your heart. It's your frequency. It's right inside here. A hologram is a multidimensional. You can create thoughts with your consciousness and stuff like that. Let me do this. Okay, I'm done talking. You are, Gina? Yeah, I think I am, because I really don't know much what I'm talking about. I just opened that book up. The time is the truth, and it's like something is crumbling. It is, and crumbling in the world. It's the old way is crumbling. Gina doesn't do politics on her channel. Angie, I don't do politics. This is political. I never liked politics when my husband was in the military. I didn't care to hear about the politics. It doesn't do anything for me. It's just a game. Oh, politics are just a game is all it is. Yeah, see, now you got it. Yeah, how we doing over here? You know one thing, that the sun is in our sky right now and not the sun. You grew up with it. It's like a sun simulator. I was going to stick my camera out the window, but the clouds are covering up the sun right now. Yeah. Whew. Femize. Gina, do you accept trans people? Just want to make sure I'm accepted over here. Why do you want to throw in trans? And why you don't speak for the majority of trans? You don't speak for the majority of people. I think that you are a troll is what I think. Because if you were a transgender person, you would not have to come out here and announce it. I'm a transgender. Do you accept me? No, because you wouldn't be biased to begin with. Now, the left side of my nose, you just be you. You wouldn't have to look for acceptance outside of yourself. You would not. Okay, you wouldn't. Do I go, I'm straight, I'm a lesbian, I'm bisexual, will you accept me? I'm a believer in Jesus. I like to work on cars, will you accept me? I'm a tomboy, will you? No, you don't have to ask questions like that. You don't. Okay, you don't. You're making my left side of my nose itch now. How about that? Oh, it's really itching. That's okay. Yeah, it's the Cedars. Hello, Al, honey. Yes, the movie Them. The Cedars are from Elena. Oh, you are my nose is really itching a whole lot right now. My left side of my nose. It won't stop itching. Yeah, I am speaking the truth. I don't have to announce who I am. I don't. It's all about the love on the inside of your heart. It is. It's who you are on the inside. It's not what you are on the outside. It's right here. This is your heart is a portal. That's what makes you or break you right here. You don't have to you're enough on the inside of you, okay? You are. You're enough. You are. If you have to be a certain way to be accepted by others, you just need to be yourself, okay? You just be yourself on the inside. All right. There's a lot of people who like to announce who they are. They do. They love to announce like that to the whole assembly. I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that. When that's boasting. That's boasting is what it is. Now, if you want to say, I want a world where there is peace and where there is love, where everyone treats each other with love and kindness, that's not too much to ask. It isn't. Yeah. That book is amazing. Yeah. The book nearly fell off your chair. What? Fantastic confirmation with the book. You nearly fell off your chair. You work on energy and always from the heart and your field. You're doing somersaults. You have made my day. Great. It's wonderful. It's been in my possession for quite a while. It has right here. Actually, this book right here, this is what I had in the she shed. Oh, I'm a sovereign being. We want to end the occupation and liberate the people of Terra from slavery. That any previous agreement made with malevolent extraterrestrial forces in the past be rescinded. Let's read that. I, sovereign, free human and spiritual being, standing as equal among the members of the galactic community. Well, we just need to read this. You can just pretend you're in the movie. You can pretend in your movie and you're reading this right here. But what if it is a movie? What if everything is a movie, but it's really not? It's a declaration of sovereignty. I, sovereign, free human and spiritual being, standing as equal among the members of the galactic community, request of my own free will on behalf of the people of Terra, assistance from the Galactic Federation of Worlds to expel malevolent and invasive extraterrestrial forces out of this world definitively. To end their occupation and liberate the people of Earth from slavery. Let's do that. That any previous agreement made with malevolent extraterrestrial forces in the past be rescinded. For by their own free will, the people of Earth are reclaiming now their own planet. The people of Earth are reclaiming their rights and their sovereignty. The people of Earth make now agreement with the Galactic Federation of Worlds, and may this agreement be set in the infinity of the stars and the eternity of time, and may peace and justice always prevail. So you got your sovereignty. They started off with the people of Terra. What is the people of Terra? The Declaration of Sovereignty. The Journey of Events. Oh, look. Right there. Right there. It's their ship. And you see those in this right here ship right here. See it? See the shape of this ship? The shape of this ship right here. Hold on. Let me spot the light up here if I can get it. I want to see if I can get the light to spotlight over here. Hold on, let me turn up the brightness of my light. Both of my nose is really itching, you all, so I've got to try to my nose is itching, so I've got to try to, oh my gosh, get this done. I'm trying to get the light to be bright. Oh my gosh, something does not want me talking. I'm running into resistance. It's okay. I like resistance. You have to push harder. What did I say? This ship right here? Right here in this book, you see how it's like, got this shape right there. See it? This shape right here. is literally this shape right here above the observatory, the south-facing camera in Hawaii. That is what was up there. It was this, it's like one of these ships right there on the top of the observatory in Hawaii. And they don't want to tell you, but that's the one it is. You can see the rim going set in the sky at the observatory. It was around a week or two. It just sat there. They shut the cameras down. It could have been for a month. And they blamed it on the volcano. When was this at? I don't know when it was, but we did video on it. I know when it was. It was in December of 2022. We was waiting for Alien Contact Day, is what we were doing, waiting for Alien Contact Day. This has a rim around it just like that. And you know what they did? They shut the camera down. That's right. They didn't like the content. They didn't like the contact. They didn't. That's the rim. And if we do this right here, you can do it. You see it? You see it right here? You see the outline of the ship? It's in dark. It's literally, it's the outline of the ship. It's just like, oh, this gives me a hot flash. It does. Oh my goodness gracious. You know, no, see, that was the ships. They don't want you to know about the light ships. Where's some other light ships? It could even be one of these ships. And they glow. They glow. They glow. They just do not want people to know what's going on. They don't. There's massive, massive ships, but that one right there. It was so bright. It's brighter than the sun. That ship is a lot different than these dark ships that are right here. Right there. This is dark ships. And they are the dark ships that are also right there. They are during, this right here was during the time of you-know-who in Germany. There's the German flag right there. They were around that time. And they're in Tennessee also in the sky. They're in the skies around the world. It was around that time. Was it 1950? We just did a video on this. Just this past week. Let me think of what we were talking about. Okay, I know what we were talking about. It was the video of this. Let me turn this upside down. I got the video. I found it. It was in the 1950s. No, it was in the 1970s, something. It's about the NATO stuff and things like that, but it was in 1954 and things like that. No, these glowing ships have been around for a long time. And it's hot. Nothing's going to stop us on a mission and a purpose. Let's see what we can open up to now. This is sweat rolling down your body. We can, let's see. They look like the Aurora Borealis, kind of, sort of. Our ship approached magnificent draperies of ionized particles dancing veils of emerald. Okay, that's the Aurora Borealis. Emeralds, rose, and gold. Heart filled with intense emotion. I couldn't add one more word. The ship was slid into the northern lights, and it sailed through mesmerizing fantasy of colors and light. The ship is not affected by radiation. Don't worry, we're safe. We drove into the valley framed by the fluorescent moving walls, undulating draperies of green, purple light, flying free, ionized skies in between stars and ice. So they went to orbit. Or Aurora Borealis, this is their ship flying around. And you know what? I don't blame them. I'd be very careful who I contact on Earth, because you know what? There's not too many good humans on the Earth. There isn't. You got your declaration. How did this... Something, who are the Terrans? Who are these Terrans? Who is, let's see, that's how big their ships are, and they would look like that. Who are these Terrans right there? Terrans. You have free will. You have free choice. Yeah. He who the sun sets free is free indeed. So you do have free will. I was commissioned by the Council of Five and the Galactic Federation of Worlds to convince the people of Earth, let me just put it in there, not to compromise themselves into making a bad choice. I came to help you find a way not to commit an unfortunate fate. The message was and still is, we cannot act in your place. We need your decision and your agreement. You have free choice. You have free will. We are not deciding for you. This is the law of all species in this galaxy under the protection of the Federation of the Council of Five. There were 9 at the start. Now there are 5. Wow. You always had a choice. You really do have a choice, no matter what it is. The choice of your own destiny. In a time of despair and fear, you were about to make an unfortunate decision. Nebu, his soul was mixed. That's it. That's it, Janice. Hey, we're done. We are done. Gina, hello there, Miss Constitutional Rights. It's kind of hot up here. I keep hearing somebody say, well, it's hotter in hell. That's what they say. It's a lot hotter in hell. Well, so some people, they're living a hell on earth. Their life is a living hell on earth. And a lot of people are very hot right now. Their electricity is not on where they're at. It's not, and they're suffocating, and they're burning up inside their houses. They don't have no fans or nothing. And I read a comment. Someone was going to, their electricity, or I heard it, it's not going to come on for another week, wherever they're at. For another week, the electricity is not going to come on. Somebody said, Gina, why you keep touching your chest? Do you have a problem with me touching my chest? Sometimes when I say, all the time, I'll do like this, from my heart to yours. But then, you know, women and men, you know, you get a little sweat that get on your chest. Sometimes I'm thinking when I go like that. Okay, sometimes I'm thinking also like that, and I go like this. It's the frequency coming from my heart. What if I'm just getting the frequency, feeling the frequency from my heart, since your heart is a portal, okay? Since your heart is a portal, what if I'm getting the frequency from my heart to bring out into the spiritual realm? Draw it over here to me. Oh, I hear the silliest things. That's okay, you all. No, this is, it is the time of truth. It really is. And it's a lot. Let's look at this. This will end it with this. Look at this. Artemis. Artemis. Wasn't Artemis in the news? The Starfleet Command. Is this the new space? The Space Force insignia? Is it? Star Trek, Starfleet, Artemis Records, Space Force, all have blended into one. Look at that. So how you like that? Oh, look. You have the Starfleet Command, the United Federation of Planets, you have Artemis, and now you have the United States Space Force, Department of the Air Force, all of that. That's really interesting. I didn't know about what. Something happened about Artemis. What happened? There was something that came about, and they were talking about Artemis in the news. Oh, they fired something in the sky? Did they not? Did they fire some Artemis rockets in the sky during the solar eclipse or the lunar eclipse, or something about Artemis during the eclipse time? Let me see this right here. Time. Was there something about firing something? Was there something about Artemis? I can't remember what it was. Yeah. I can't remember that well. I wish they would let the comments come in. There's something about Artemis that was just these past few months ago. About the Artemis. They, into the eclipse. Yeah, they did do that, Stephen. But I've heard Artemis in the news or somewhere, something They used the word Artemis, and I can't remember what it was. They were playing games during the eclipse. Are these Artemis? Artemis, 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 Artemis. No, there's something to Artemis. I gotta turn on my laptop if I can. There's something to the Artemis. And I don't know what's happening with my laptop. It doesn't want to function. I guess I turned it off. Let me see Artemis in the news. Go ahead, take your time and log on for me. We got the eye, the nebula of the eye of God. Artemis, the Artemis. I want to find Artemis. Artemis. Oh, we got Artemis, the Greek. No, I don't want iCloud on my computer. I always exit out of it. The goddess of wild animals and hunt. The Artemis program. That's what I'm talking about. This right here. The Artemis program is a moon exploration program that is led by the United States National Aeronautics Space Administration and was formally established in 2017 via the Space Policy Directive. Okay, Artemis, look at that. She's got her bow. She's ready. The daughter of Zeus. How about that? Apollo. There we got it. Who is Artemis in the Bible? All right. They're exploring the moon with not Artemis. That's where I heard it. You just tuning in. Hello. I'm going to turn to one more page in here. I don't know what it is, but it's okay. Okay, I just now turned to it. Just flipped it, and I'm just going to end it right here. It's a cut of something. Oh, we got dark energy. Imagine that. It allows disintegration or deformation of space, isolating time's dimension by bending space and time. It is space isolating time dimension. Okay, bending space and time material found in portals and stargates. It requires first a flight pattern, which is basically mathematical algorithms and interdimensional geometry. I have seen the holographic ultra-complex geographical maps generated by entering algorithms in the control panel. And this sort of map depicts the physical space mixed with time and factor in a multi-dimensional hologram. There is a table in the ship that does that. You got hyperdrive and warp speed. This is where you go. This is a cut of a Galactic Federation of World Scout ship. That's what it looks like. Look at this right here. Like a donut. Oh, my nose is really itching. Now it's both sides of my nose. Okay, we got the dark. This is inside their ships, patrol ships and stuff like that. What is that? The ship's body, towards like this. Okay, so you got these. That's fine. I am going to go. I'm tired of my nose itching. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. It's 4:51. So there's something going on. There is. It has to do with space, also with ships and stuff, because I did not spend all of that time documenting these ships just to document them. I didn't. And if you're from Cape Town, hello right now. I didn't waste my time documenting them. I didn't. Yeah, I did not do it at all. See, all their ships come down. All of their ships are coming down from the sky because they got to go into the earth. But these ships are like interdimensional. They don't go into the ground. They're always up in the sky. They're cloaked in the clouds. All of these ships. Yeah. all of these ships. I'm going to go. Thank you all for your comments, and thank you, moderators. Have a wonderful, yes, hit that subscribe button, you all. And please give this video a thumbs up. It's hot, but it's okay. People are hotter than I am right now. They really are. You've seen sparkly things that weren't birds, true. SDO, Soho, chromographs all the time. Yeah, you do. I'm going to go, you all. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Love you.